Hello, 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 humanity. Back once again. I had intentions on bringing you guys the recipe on the that I'm presenting now, but as usual, sometimes things come in to fruition. But anyway, I did a recipe yesterday that I really found tasty. I did a zucchini spaghetti and a Parmesan bread. And the bread is just simply me adding Parmesan and a few other ingredients to the simple bagel recipe that I have on the channel. Usually, most of the breads that I do, the foundation is with that bagel bread recipe that's on the channel. I actually need to go and I check on the channel and make sure that I did, in fact, post it separately by itself and not in combination with something else, so that way you can quickly identify it. I'm hoping to, trying real hard to uh, learn how to get my website together so you can go onto the website and get a tangible copy. I can type it out, and then if you want, you can print it out so you have it as a reference point and not have to go and just constantly rewind or however that goes. But anyway, the recipe, once again, it was simple, very affordable, and real quick to do, nothing complicated. And so what you're going to need to get your zucchini to look like spaghetti is you'll need a spiraler. The minute I get off of here, I'm going to upload an image of a spiraler, but I'm sure most of you all are familiar. Most of you probably even have one. Now, I used a small, real small spiraler. I had just purchased a much larger spiraler before I moved, and I went off and left it. And it was real affordable. I got it at Walmart. I think I paid maybe, I want to say under $20. I'm almost positive it was under $20, but I know for a fact that I got it at Walmart, and it was a much larger spiraler. The one that I got, the smaller one, I think I purchased that at. I may have even purchased that at the grocery store. Maybe that was at Walmart too. Well, no, it couldn't have been at Walmart. I wouldn't have gotten another one that small. But anyway, I'll the minute I get through. With this, I'll try to go immediately and show you an image of a spiraler. But I believe that you could definitely get it at Walmart, get it overnighted, and then maybe just pick it up curbside. However, but anyway, because it really can, in fact, save you a lot of carbs and save you a lot of sugar, because your carbs that turns directly into the sugar. And those of us that are already in a struggle, coming out of a struggle, or going into a struggle. A lot of us, we need all the help we can get with the continuity of, watching the carbs and watching the endless cravings for sugar and just endless eating. We need. Those things to kind of keep us, keep us as close as we possibly can to lowering our sugar intake as well as our carbs. So anyway, with this recipe, what I did was I used a spiraler. I think I had like four zucchinis, right? And that was enough to feed two. And so I had four zucchinis. I cut cut the peeling off, the green peeling. I cut that off, washed, and then you insert, depending on how your spiraler is, be it a large spiraler or a small spiraler. Like I said, a small spiraler, but most of them have maybe like 10 or that's maybe about 7 or 8 prongs that stick out from the where you the attachment where the vegetable or whatever you're spiraling, where it goes in. You put your vegetable directly into those prongs. It locks it in, and then all you do is take your handle. If you're with a large spiraler. With me, I had a smaller one. So once you put attach the zucchini into, and I had to cut it in half because it was so small. Once you cut that, once you put that into those prongs, and then you twirl it for the smaller ones. And when you twirl, the blades cut your zucchini into spaghetti. It looks that exactly like spaghetti. As a matter of fact, the particular image that I used for this particular slide, it resembles the zucchini pasta. It really does look just like spaghetti. And so then after I got a whole bowl full of zucchini pasta, I put that to the side, and then in a grease skillet I put in 1/4 chopped, washed and chopped mushrooms, 1/4 cup onions, 1/4 cup bell peppers, 1/4 cup celery, and I sauteed that for maybe about 5, 6 minutes to get the blandness off, and then I poured in spaghetti, uh, garlic. I think it was garlic and some kind of spaghetti sauce. I had originally planned to go with the cream cheese, garlic, pasta sauce. I was going to make it homemade, and then I thought about it. I really had a taste for the spaghetti sauce, and it was really good. And so it was garlic and something. But remember what we talked about, the personalization and the customization. So you just get the spaghetti sauce to your specification, the one that you really, really enjoy. Because that will take you further into a lifestyle, as opposed to just a quick diet that you're probably going to only stick with for maybe a couple of days or two, or maybe a month or two, because that's not something that you want to eat over a lifetime. So and stay mindful of that. So get the spaghetti sauce that you like. If you can even find one that's sugar free, that's even good too. So anyway, I poured the sauce over with the vegetables. After I sauteed the vegetables, then I put in 2 tablespoons of teriyaki sauce. I put in 1 teaspoon of hot sauce. I put in 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon powder. I put in 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. If you even have a little, wow, what am I trying to say? The one that you chop up all the time. Oh wow. I put in 1 tablespoon of parsley. I can't believe I can't bring to memory what that this particular. Well, don't worry about it because it's optional anyway. And I didn't have it. I was just going to suggest it. So don't worry about that. If it comes to me, then I'll put it on the next slide. So your onion powder, your garlic powder, your onion powder, garlic powder, your chicken bouillon powder, and then if you have black pepper, I still can't didn't remember to get my pepper. So if you have black pepper, white pepper, that's good too. So go in, with your various seasonings. Hopefully, a lot of them are salt free. And so I simmered the sauce with the seasonings and the vegetables and the mushrooms. And remember, all the recipes are meat friendly. You could just as easily use, as opposed to the mushrooms, you could use ground beef, you can use ground turkey, you could use pulsed chicken breast. It's up to you. And so then, after I let all of that simmer for maybe 6, 7 minutes, I poured over the zucchini spaghetti right into the sauce and the vegetables and what have you. I let all of that simmer together for maybe, I want to say, 7 or 8 minutes. Then I put in, I think I chopped up a few pieces of pepper jack cheese. I don't know, it was either pepper jack or Colby, but you decide. Use your own preference, your own taste, and chop up your cheese, on the inside of your spaghetti, and just go with that. And I really, really enjoyed it. It was really tasty. Okay, now for the bread. Like I told you, you can use all I did was use that bagel bread recipe, which is a foundation of just about every bread that I do anyway. And the only thing that I did was I added maybe 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. And with your xanthium gum, with with the bagel recipe, it calls for the xanthium gum. I wanted to go in and use just a little bit more Parmesan, so I wouldn't taste the xanthium gum, because I don't like that xanthium gum taste. But it's awesome in terms of holding the formation of whatever you're trying to form, especially a bread. And so I made two large pieces of the bread. But I want to say this: I used one to 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, but I had no idea, humanity, how salty Parmesan cheese is. So stay mindful of that. It is really, really salty. I mean, well, to me, I don't know if you really want to go heavy in with that. So like I say, stay mindful of that, as opposed to 1 or 2 tablespoons. Maybe you can do 1 or 2 teaspoons. And remember, we've gone over that over and over and over again. The tablespoon is the larger of the spoons, and the teaspoon is the smaller of the spoons. So, like I say, stay mindful of that. And then some of your hot sauces can have a little extra salt in there also. And I went in with the bagel bread recipe. I went in with 1 teaspoon of hot sauce, 1 tablespoon of paprika, extra tablespoon of garlic powder, and an extra tablespoon of onion powder, so I could overshadow that xanthium gum flavor. But you don't really have to do that. And I added some extra fat, so I put in 1 tablespoon of butter, margarine, whichever one you want to choose. And I just stirred all that up. And it calls for 1 egg, but generally once you put the 1 egg in, it's still not, because you want an almost pancake consistency. And so I went in with maybe a fourth a cup of water as well, and then stirred that up. And then, remember, the xanthium gum is going to allow your mixture to hold together. So I just got my pan, grease your pan, preheat your oven to 375, and just form your slices of bread. You may be able to. My pan would only allow me for large pieces of bread. It would only allow me to form 2 large pieces of bread, one on the left side, one on the right side. But your pan may be a lot larger. Maybe you can do 3. So just form your bread the way you want it to. I made mine real long, so that it looked like, I don't know if you've seen the way those large slices of rye bread look, and I formed it in that kind of formation, in that way. And then you just bake it 10-12 minutes. And I like a crispy bread. I don't like soft breads. As a matter of fact, I don't like foods that are fried. I don't like soft fried foods. I like hard fried foods. So maybe 15 to 20 minutes. That may be a little bit too hard for you, because even after I did the 15 or 20 minutes, I still went in for another. I think I still went in for another 4 or 5 minutes on each side to get it just a little bit crispier. So stay mindful of that in terms of your own personalization and your own customization, to your taste buds. And so after I did the bread, I just did a simple salad. I think I took four leaves of romaine lettuce, washed it, chopped. I put in some cheese, and some cheese, some onion, onion flakes, not the onion powder, some onion flakes. And I didn't have any cucumbers on hand, but just a simple salad. I didn't do anything special. So however you do your salads, I did absolutely nothing different with the salad. Like I said, the only thing that I can remember that I don't usually do, I put in onion sprinkles, and I had a Thousand Island dressing. So that was it. So, okay, humanity, that's it. I really wanted to bring that to you yesterday, and I didn't forget about the suffering slide, because I still believe. I had I had an interesting day today. It was fun. Make no mistake about it. But life showed up as it does, and we're all different, and the world can use a little bit more love. We all know that, right? But I have a loved one that is hilarious to me. Well, at least I think so. And we as individuals, sometimes things can be rather irritating, especially if you're desirous of something, and something complicates that or alters that in some way. And it was nothing catastrophic or anything, but it just speaks volumes to how what I've been saying, the way I feel that a simple thing like love, which doesn't call for any money, it's not backbreaking or anything like that. You don't need a degree to make a decision to love, especially love on top of a light disappointment, a bad disappointment, or whatever. And forgiveness, when chances are things are done that are undesirous to you, and sometimes they may be done deliberately. But when you decide to make a change in your mind, in your mentality, you're not going to go to a university and take out a loan and say, you know what, in order for me to make this change, I'm going to go and get a degree. In order for you to change your mind and forgive, you're not going to spend goo gobs of money. You're just simply going to make a change. And your mentality, you decide to, and your perspectives, they can change from one way to another. When your mentality changes, it's easy for the behavior to change. When enough behavior changes in the world, a small tiny change in the world occurs, be it among three or four people that live in a world. If they make a change, that changes the world. Am I right? But anyway, I was saying all that to say, when you see love and forgiveness, even when it's unconscious, you go on, and what started out to be a disappointment ended up being full of laughter, full of forgiveness, and just having a good time. And it just speaks volumes to if we change the way we see our brothers and sisters and just make a conscious decision. Life is too short. I'm going to love you and forgive you and enjoy my life. We can change this world, humanity. We can, in a tiny, 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 small bit, without going to get a degree, without going to spend a lot of money, without doing any back-breaking chores. We can just decide to look at our brothers and sisters and say, I love you and I forgive you. Okay, with that being said, that's enough. I'm going to get you an image of the spiraler for those of you that have never seen it, and I really do hope you have a warm and a wonderful day.